कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो तेरी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you, even zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Imagine there is a portrait, a big nice picture. Let us say the same background. Imagine the picture is from this wall to this wall. And you are the owner of the house. So you can go any close. And then you go nearer to that wall, 2 inches away from the portrait, and want to see that. What will be seen by you? A part and ugliness. See? The second extreme. This is one extreme, too close. Second extreme, go far away, 5 miles. And from there look at this type of picture. What we will see? Nothing. And then we will start worrying. See, I have done all my efforts, I went so near, but I could not see it properly. Then I'll go away. And then we went far away. This is how our mind is playing tricks. Don't be too close. And don't be far away with every situation in life. We have to learn to maintain optimum distance. That optimum distance is established by wisdom. See, like we go to the doctors and tell the doctor, Doctor Sahab, I can't see properly the things. So the doctor doesn't give us vision. What he does, he corrects the focal length adjustment ability of our eye muscles. Because our eye muscles have become weak, they cannot focus on the required distance. And therefore, when the glasses are given, then what happens? Only the focal length adjustment is corrected. Vision is not corrected. Vision is already there. Exactly the same way, wisdom is always with us. None of us is fool. Everybody is wise. But this ability to adjust the focal length, how close we should be and how far away we should be in every situation. See, friends, because we don't understand this, then we go too close. See, I don't know how to tell these people, Swamiji, finally my son has decided to get married. But then the problem is, she doesn't have the visa and he is already there. Now if suppose he doesn't, then if they are not getting, what should I do? See, I say you get married. They constantly caw, 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 caw. We have to remember this much. Thus far, not further. This is a Maha Mantra. We have to put a line in our life. Thus far, not further. But we get involved beyond limits. See? And then we start suffering. About this, I'll tell you an example. This happened in USA many years before. I landed in San Jose, California, and a person came to receive me, a South Indian. And he was driving me back to the place from the airport. And he said, Swamiji, I didn't ask him who is he, what is he. He started telling. Swamiji, I am so-and-so, and I got a beautiful wife and 2 very cute kids, and I got good job, sufficient earning. My 7th generation will live comfortably without earning. So much money I have got, and a very nice house. Now tell me, we are all healthy. Now what is more than this heaven, heaven, heaven you people talk about? इससे बढ़कर स्वर्ग क्या होता है? See, this is what his question was. See, so I told, now kindly be on the earth and drive properly. When you get carried away by these imaginary thoughts, you are bound to commit accidents. So we reached home and the place wherever I had to stay. And after that was done, then I said, okay, now let me get ready and evening we'll meet, now leave me. So he left to his work or home and came in the evening. And that time, immediately everything changed. He was, in tears, frustrated. Swamiji, what should I do? I said, I don't know. Do whatever you like. Do you know what happened? I said, I don't know. I don't want to know. See, when I went home, evening, before coming, I got a phone call from my wife. Then she told, I am not coming home hereafter. I have already sorted out legally everything. I have my own flat, I have done everything. Therefore, don't come and meet me, nor I want to come and meet you. After 1 year, we will legally separate. The 1 year is required to stay separately. Therefore, I have made this arrangement. And as regards children are concerned, keep both of them. I don't need children. See? When he heard this from his wife, he was totally nonplussed. And in that frustrated mode he came. He said, Swamiji, what happened? I said, स्वर्ग में ऐसा ही होता है. See, friends, remember, you should not trust anything in this world, including your mind. If you have to trust something higher, who has no personal interest in anything. See, friends, we do not know what is going on in whose mind. And we start taking things for granted. And if that doesn't happen, then the frustration begins. See, friends, one of my friend, his 2 kids, son and daughter, very smart, intelligent, IT professionals they became. And I, out of old habit, I asked him, I said, hey, what about your kids' marriages? They must be due now. Swamiji, what to tell you? I said, don't tell. I know some stories coming. I will be surprised and happy if I get a message from my children, Dad, we are getting married on this date in this place. If you get time, please drop in. If they say like this, I'll consider myself to be lucky. Now see, when we come across these situations, who can help us is only our own mind. And that mind has to be tuned to something higher in life. When we are seeking something higher in life, lower things drop. See? I was in BITS Pilani. I used to go there for a few years as a staff, as a teacher. So, first time when I went, I came across one teacher. He was teaching there physical education and yoga. That was his job. So when I reached there, he was very happy. Swamiji, do you recognize me? I said, no, I don't recognize you. How come you have forgotten? I said, for forgetting, there is no reason. Forgetfulness is the reason. No, I was your student. I said, very good. What next? He said, I am very frustrated here. So I kept quiet. Then he said, what should I do? I said, are you getting salary? He said, yes. What for you have come here? For salary. You get it? Relax. No, but you know, everything is available here. But the students don't come for yoga or practice or anything. What is the reason? I said, do you know? Here the students who come in BITS Pilani, they are the cream of the whole world. They are planning their career when they are in class 6, class 7. From then they are planning their career. They are so dedicated. They want nothing in this world. And therefore they are working on the platform of their brain, understand wisdom, intelligence. If you want only physical cricket or then what you call the running and that throw or jumping high, go to Patiala. Patiala people have their brain in the patela. Go there and you will get everybody doing karte raho. See friends, therefore we have to be very clear that our peace of mind is not compromised with anything in this world. That is important. Keeping this in view, we conduct our day-to-day life business. So we live at 3 levels. See? One is the world where we are operating, objective level. Second is the subjective level. See? So, one is the field of experience, second is the experience of the field, and third is the experiencer of the field, 3 of them. These 3 put together is called Triputi, technically speaking, Triputi, 3 parts. That knowledge where these 3 are distinctly clear, we are living at the level of the mind. See? Like, I am seeing you. So, you are the objects of experience for me. Second, I have got the experience that you are hearing. I am not telling listening. That you are hearing. I don't know listening or not, God knows. So, you are hearing. And third, I know you are hearing. So, 3 of them. Now, the world I cannot change. Somebody is listening, somebody is sleeping, what can I do? I can't do nothing. World has always been like this thing. But if I become agitated, disturbed, angry, then my thinking faculty is completely destroyed. See? And then we become so disturbed. Friends, here one rule. This rule I follow. Those who become disturbed and miserable because of others, they are the fools of the highest order. Why should I become miserable because of others? See? We have no business. Everybody has got their own life. But what happens? I want this should happen, and if that does not happen, then the troubles begin. See, this is so simple. Therefore, when we are interacting in the world, first step to remember, we have no right on the world, and therefore the only option is we accept it as it is and protect us from that world. Now, to understand this, take an example. One NRI from USA, he came to India and he was driving me from Mumbai to Pune. Those days, express highway was not there. And when we are going through somewhere on the way, suddenly a group of buffaloes was crossing, so we had to stop. Then he became angry. Swamiji, what is this? I said, they are buffaloes. What I can reply? Why they are here? I said, I am not buffalo, you ask them. See? How much we get agitated. Every small little thing. Then I told him, I said, look here, if you have got at least 1 gram of intelligence, you will listen to me. What is that? Who has the driving license? Buffaloes or you? You have driving license. You should be more capable and more controlled. Not the traffic. See? Why we get so much worried and frustrated is only because of this. And then he started his pravachan. That is why our country is not progressing. Why? Because there are buffaloes on the road. See, friends, once this habit happens, we start constantly complaining and making comments and get lost into that. See, friends, therefore, this world has been like this, and it will continue to be like this. Now, second point. You must have heard there are things happening, good and bad. Never was this world where there is only good things or only bad things. It is not possible. This is the fabric of this world. Health, disease. Good, bad. Joy, sorrows. Gain, loss, birth, death. You cannot change it. The only thing is, accept it miserably or gracefully. That's the only thing. See, friends. And if we accept it this way, then our chattering will stop. Keep on talking to oneself. Like, old people particularly, in Mumbai probably, one elderly person came and he said, Swamiji, I know you don't like questions, but I want to ask you. I said, okay, ask. What happens after death? I said, I can't tell you, I have no experience. What can I tell you? No, tell what happens after death. I said that I cannot tell you what happens after death to the person who died, but those who are alive, they are happy. Thank God Buddha gone. See, friends, remember this principle. Nobody is miserable because of death. We are miserable because of the fear of death. If we accept gracefully, it becomes a celebration. Therefore, when Mahatmas die, it is called as Nirvana, Nirvanotsav. Nirvana means what? Free from, Vana means the arrow. No arrows of time, space and object will touch. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. You have learnt everything in spiritual life. But what happens? We are now. And then worried about, I don't know what will happen after I die. So I told that old man, I said, Babuji, when you are alive, what happened? When we were not in this world, was anything lacking? When we will leave this world, will anything lack? Think. So our earlier absence and later absence made no difference. What difference it is going to make in the present? With this wisdom, live cheerfully, happily. See, friends, but once we get this habit of worrying, nobody can help us. Therefore, this habit of worrying we have to drop only through wisdom. So what to do with the world? The Triputi I am explaining. 3 parts in our experience. One is the world. You have to accept the world as it is. There is no point in getting frustrated, angry, reactionary. This is like that. See? Now the second thing. The experiences that we go through. If we interact in this world in such a manner that we do not create dents and dots on our mind. See? We see something, we hear something, and we comment. Comment is what? 2. It is good, it is bad. I like, I don't like. These are the comments. And as a result, slowly, these 2, likes and dislikes, they become deep wounds in our mind. And as the age grows, these likes and dislike wounds become so deep that we become very obsessed personality. And such people are extremely angry disposition. They just cannot tolerate as the world is. They want everything to happen exactly by rules and regulations. See, friends. Then what is to be done? So when we are interacting in the world, interact in such a manner that do not create likes and dislikes in your mind. So accept the thing gracefully. Bhagavad Gita says, whenever we contact with the world, there are 2 types of experiences happen. Either the experience is that of joy or is that of misery. Sukhada or Dukkhada. But both of them have got the same story. The joy experience or the misery experience. It begins in time, it remains for some time, and it ends after some time. Therefore, it is temporary. Now, because of the temporary experiences, to become permanently miserable, is it a wise way? So, what cannot be cured should be endured. But I'll take you one step further. What cannot be cured should be enjoyed, not endured. Converting the endurance into enjoyment is spiritual life. See, friends, the more we think in these lines, then our old habit of worrying and remembering this thing, that thing, and constantly that will slowly die away. So, experiences are there, but we do not allow any experience to create any like or dislike on our mind. This is spiritual practice. See? I'll tell you about this one example. Once I was invited in Calcutta to somebody's house for lunch. There was no arrangement. Therefore, I had to go and take food in a hotel. So in a South Indian hotel, I used to go and take my lunch, dinner, everything. No other facility. So somebody told me, Swamiji, tomorrow for lunch, you will please come to our house. I said, yes, I'll come. And I was so happy. That time I was very young. Very happy. I am going to get good Indian and homemade food. I was so happy about it. Therefore, I prepared myself. Last night I did not take food, so that I can dabao and eat. And next day I was waiting very eagerly that 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, now he will be coming, and then we will go. And he came at 12 o'clock, and I was so happy. Come on, he has come. And he came and talked about everything in the world except the food. And after about half an hour or 45 minutes, he said, oh, Swamiji, I forgot. I had to go to the bank. And he went to the bank and finished, and no food. Then I went to that hotel again, ate, and so much frustrated. Next day he came again. He said, Swamiji, my wife told me that if you are free today, can you come for food? Now I have a choice. I can tell, yesterday you made me miserable, I won't come to your house. See, friends, I said, okay, I'll come. We went there and finished everything. Nothing right. But if I had taken that as an issue, my whole life would have been destroyed. Friends, we all become disturbed and react, never for something great. See, we are all miserable for silly things. See, I don't like dhokla. You know that. But you know, this kundali they make, na, the 12 houses. In that kundali, in every house, in my, the dhokla. And they tell, Swamiji, it is homemade, another tragedy. See, therefore, whatever you want to avoid, that will come to you. See, friends, therefore, give yourself minimum choice and remain cheerful and happy. If you are cheerful and happy, your mind's chattering will disappear. Now be attentive, very deep thought. Whatever we do in our life, that we always do now and here. Like I am talking to you. Now I am talking to you now and here. Number one. Second thing, if I am talking to you now and here happily, my life is complete. But if I have this wrong notion, then I am talking, but I don't know whether they understand or not, and if they don't understand, what can I do? And I think they will appreciate after my talk is over, then they will say, oh Swamiji, it was a wonderful talk, and we are very happy. Thereafter I will become happy. Then what I am doing? I am postponing my happiness in the future period of time. Those who postpone their happiness in the future period of time, even God cannot make them happy. See? Therefore, do not compromise with your peace of mind. Most important in life. We should never compromise with this. Our peace of mind is the highest one. You must have seen, in a group of friends, there is always one black sheep, and all of them make fun of him. In maybe 5, 6, 10 friends, there is somebody who is always taken for a ride. Who is that fellow? That is a dumb fellow. Anybody can take him for a ride. and he has nowhere to go. He stays there. See? Let the world not take us for a ride. Remain cheerful and happy. A happy person never thinks unnecessary. See? So, we work in the world objective area. Second, the experience area. So, our title of happiness in the experience cannot be compromised. Remain cheerful and happy in spite of all the problems. See, there is nobody who doesn't have problems except the dead body. So don't worry. Then the third part of the Triputi, and that is I. I have seen that, I enjoyed that. And this is how our personality is developed. Now, be attentive. It's a very simple point. Experience without experiencer is God realization. Experience without experiencer is God realization. This is a phone. This phone doesn't know that it is a phone. I know this is a phone. So, this object's existence is established because I know it is a phone. Next step, how do I know it is a phone? I know it is a phone and I am not the phone. 3 parts. Knower, I know it is a phone. Known, phone. And knowledge that it is a phone. So this Triputi, out of that Triputi, this I, the experiencer, has to be dropped. Means what? The object is there, seen, but we don't get involved in that. What is that? I don't know, doesn't matter. When we live in this world without getting unwanted involvement, we are experiencing experience without experiencer. Now, how do we know colors and forms? Colors and forms are known by us by the eyes. How do we know the smells? We know by the nose. How do we know the taste? By the tongue. Now, last step. We know ourselves. I am. How do we know ourselves that I am? Do I see myself? Do I hear myself? Do I smell myself? So that experience where experiencer is not born, there the Triputi, the knower known knowledge dissolves. And when the Triputi dissolves, we transcend the mind. And after transcending the mind, there are no worries. There is no chattering. There is no frustration. Then life is a celebration. This experience is like what? This example I give a number of times. This experience is like vision, eyes see all colors and forms. not against any color and form, but doesn't get influenced by anything. See? When the blue color is seen, eyes don't become blue. When the yellow color is seen, the eyes don't become yellow. See? What is the rule? Rule is illuminator doesn't get influenced by what is illumined. See? And what is the influence? Influence is like and dislike. The vision doesn't say, I like blue color, not yellow, dirty fellow, I don't like it. No. Eyes are common for everything. But is it not true? Our mind supports good thoughts, bad thoughts, joy, sorrows. Therefore, what is the mind? Mind is beyond this. Thoughts may be good and bad. See? Now, come to the last. Waking experience we support, dream experience we support, deep sleep experience we support. Then who are we? Now, on this point, if you start working, then you have really stepped on the spiritual path perfectly. Otherwise, we keep on doing. How long are we going to keep on doing this, that? We must reach the destination. See? Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam Vrata Paripalanam Athava Danam. Go to the holy places, go to the temples, go to this chanting. This. Do it. It's all required. But that is not the end. It is the means. It is not the goal. See? It's so simple, friends. The goal is just to be. And this can be attained only by right understanding. Problems of wrong understanding cannot be solved by not thinking. The problems of wrong understanding are to be corrected by right understanding. And for that, the technique is given in our scriptures, very simple technique. See? It is not difficult, friends. Just work on yourself. Who goes to sleep? On this one sentence, work on it. Who goes to sleep? The waker, he doesn't go to sleep because he is not in the sleep. The dreamer, he doesn't go to sleep, he is not in the sleep. The deep sleeper also doesn't go to sleep. If he sleeps, who will know it is a sleep? Then, work on this thing. See, friends, many times people, some sincere seeker ask, Swamiji, you are all the time alone and all that. I was in somebody's house in Netherlands. So I was on my bed and they are small child, 3 years or so. So she asked me, Swamiji, you are sleeping alone? Are you not feeling afraid? There is nobody with you. I said, then you sleep with me. No. I will not sleep with you. Why? Mommy will not allow. I said, do you want to sleep? I can sleep. But what? I kick at night. They don't sleep. So we are sleeping. Everybody had this experience and we say also, I had a good sleep. But in between I had bad dreams. Who make this statement? Work on this. See? Otherwise, the worldly thing continue. Son is like that, daughter is like that. Ram, Ram, Ram. How long are we going to do that? See? Come out of it. See? For this, our Puranas tell stories. There was a king, and his name was Rishabdev. He ruled the world for 10,000 years. And after 10,000 years, he handed over his kingdom to his son, whose name was Bharat, after whom India is called as Bharat. So, after he ruled for so many years, he gave it to his son and went to the forest and did tapasya to know what he is. When this story is heard, normal people, what they say, hey, it's a cock and bull story. Who can rule for 10,000 years? Then he is not fit to talk with. The stories are meant to convey a message. See, it is a language. Like, we hear in that Hitopadesh stories, there was a crow and there was a fox. Both of them cunning. See, crow is very cunning. Have you seen crow looking straight? Never. It is said that crow has got only one eye. So if he has to see this side, he does like this thing, and then see something is there, then he has to do like this thing. So this fox, he called the crow for lunch. The crow went there. So what this fox did, he kept the soup in a flat leaf. Now the crow can't take that, So he said, okay. Then he said, okay, thank you very much. Tomorrow you come for dinner to our place. Next day the fox goes. What the crow does, he serves everything in a test tube. Now that crow can put his beak and take whatever he has to take. But the fox cannot. This is the story. Then what is the moral of the story? Shataha shattena taddete. Crooks can be dealt with in a crooked way. So simple rule. In the same manner, this principle to be understood. Although Rishabdev ruled the world for 10,000 years, yet he did not find fulfillment in life. What is the fulfillment in life? There are no loose ends left. There is not an iota of desire for anything. Be attentive. Then this chatter will go. For that, again analyze how we go to sleep. So our process of going to sleep is we drop the whole world, wherever we are. Then all our work, all our success, failure, friends, enemies, everything is outside. We come home. After coming home, we finish whatever has to be done. Then we leave the home, drop the home. We are in our bedroom. Then we drop the bedroom. We are now below the quilt. And what is the last thing? Only one Maha Mantra. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. And we keep on tossing. Till such time, I and want is, sleep doesn't begin. When this one who wanted to sleep, when this I also is dropped, the sleep begins. That time, we are one with the Divine. Alas, we do not recognize that. that our deep sleep is an experience of self-realization. We don't know that. All gains are only through knowledge. See, there was a person, he was always fond of buying those lottery tickets. He never got it. So once he gave the things to wash to his maid servant, and she, as usual, checked the pockets and there are some tickets. So she kept in her thing. And afterwards, when she went home, she said, let me try. Maybe I get something out of this ticket, lottery ticket. And that ticket was valid for $1 million. See? Gain is always through knowledge. See, friends. In deep sleep, although we are one with the divine, we do not recognize our own divinity. And because of that, we constantly worry, frustrated, depressed, dejected. Therefore, friends, when we are telling you this simple technique, experience without experiencer is the truth. Now, to be firmly rooted in this thing, we have to be convinced about it. What is that? This world we recognize in two ways. See? For example, what is underlined. What is on my palm? A phone. Now I remove. Now there is no phone. So everything in this world is recognized as is and is not. Now it is day, not night. It is UK, not Bharat. See? It is white, not black. It is cold, not hot. Everything in this universe is recognized by us in these two options, is and is not. He is a man, not a woman. Is not. Think. Now, after we are convinced of this observation, now next step. Do we have the experience that I am not? We don't have the experience of our absence. If we do not have the experience of our absence, is it necessary to say that I am? Then where are we? We have gone beyond is and is not. Is and is not is at the level of the mind. When we go beyond the mind, there is no option whether I am or I am not. And that is the truth. And in this experience, there is no I. There is being without becoming. See, friends, when we train our mind in these lines of thinking, then the old chattering all the time, see, my son is like that, my daughter is like that, my office is like that, government is like that. There is no end to it. We have to draw a line. Thus far, not further. See, friends, as a human being, this will be our last life if we vacate and let him take possession of us. See, friends. And it is for this old habit of chattering constantly about the past, about the worries, future, and all the time concerned about, relax, man, relax. Slowly, these agitations will die and the mind will dissolve in consciousness. So when that small I disappears, the absolute I expresses. This is how, who is a Mahatma? Mahatma is the one through whom Paramatma expresses. And what is Paramatma? Name dveshosti na priyaha. Paramatma is the one who has no liking or disliking for anything or anybody. Like we take our own body, is it this left hand I don't like, right hand I like? No. Because everywhere I am. See, friends, then we transcend the relative world, although functioning in the relative world. Bhagavan says in Gita, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priya. Because in the ultimate absolute, there is nothing like good and bad. There is but reality, and that is what we are. In this manner, slowly, we come to a conclusion. A real spiritual practice is not going to the holy places, not giving charity, not doing exercise, not doing yoga, not eating God's head. The real spiritual practice is work on your mind. Karma we do for removing the likes and dislikes. Upasana we do for making the mind available to us whenever we want. Study we scriptures to know our essential nature. And in this manner, slowly, our attention is only on the quality of the mind. Now this is the last thing I am telling you. Mind has to have these three qualities which we have to cultivate. See, when we go for a walk morning, evening with Nirdosh ji, nowhere there is sowing of the weeds. Weeds come automatically. Crops you have to sow. In the same manner, unwanted cock will come automatically. We have to drop it. See? They will come. And for that, we have to work on our mind. Therefore, karma is done, see, not for getting anything in this world. It will come. What is due to us, it will come. See, karma is done for the purification of the mind. Then, what is the impurity of the mind? Impurity of the mind is likes and dislikes. See, how important it is. Unless we are able to understand this principle, that we have to keep our mind absolutely free from likes and dislikes. Name dveshosti na priya. Then upasana we do, chant the Lord's name. The Lord's name is not chanted for him. He gets bored, he told me. Eating his head all the time. Ram, 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 Ram. No. See? You can imagine your small kids come and constantly are eating your head. Mummy, 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 mummy. My beta, what do you want? Mummy, mummy, what do you want? Mummy, mummy. what the mother will give one chup, sir kha raha hai. In the same manner, eating the God's head, Ram, 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 what do you want? Ram, we are not listening to him. See, friends, Upasana is done for training our mind that wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. See, I have been speaking for last 56 minutes. How many minutes you have heard? Huh? Even this is not heard. The mind has already gone somewhere. Upasana is a discipline to the mind, that the mind is available whenever, whatever we are doing, it should be 100%. So, whatever we are doing in this world for the purification of the mind, meaning removing the likes and dislikes. Then Upasana we do the puja, we read a part and we chant the Lord's name, we do the japa. Everything is true. For what? For training the mind that it is available whenever, for whatever job it is required, fully available. Otherwise, mind keeps on running and here and there. And then such a pure, controlled mind alone can understand what we have been talking. And if we are not that quality, then questions will come. Swamiji, it is okay for you. You are alone. Get married and show. Then you have come to a wrong place. Or I have addressed a wrong gathering. We have to get out of it. Nobody can help us. Never justify being disturbed. It is our responsibility that we have to keep cool. Nobody can do it for us. With this responsible way, when we start leading our day-to-day activities in life, then you will see your mind's habit of chattering non-stop. And for that we have told you a simple technique. You call it simple, it is very difficult. Okay, difficult technique. Difficult technique is don't talk to yourself. Mind will stop. No worries, no nothing. Speech is manifest mind. Mind has no shape. Mind is one. Speech has a shape A, B, C, D and manyness. Mind is without shape and one. Like vision. Vision is without color and without form, but knows all colors and all forms. Now find out, where are we? We are lost in colors and forms, thereby going away from ourselves. Come back. When we come back to ourselves, what happens? Presence and absence of colors and forms will not disturb us. Now go extend this example further. Waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi, they are four. But in me, who supports all of them? Who knows the waking, who knows the dream, who knows the deep sleep, who knows the deep samadhi, and yet beyond all of them. We have to come to this destination. And this journey is from the virtual reality to the actual reality. How much time, space, object, efforts will be required for a husband to become a man? And who is miserable, man or the husband? Now this non-existing husband, how can you educate him? See friends, in short, we all have to play different roles in our life. Play whatever role we have to play, rather than constantly worrying and chattering, caw, 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 caw. No, play your role. See, then alone we are really talking about spiritual life. Otherwise, we go to Mahatma ji, mere kamar mein dard hai, kuch karo. Mahatma ji, my son doesn't listen to me. This is samsara, there is no end to it. Offer this thing at the feet of the Lord and relax. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.